Hello, thank you for joining me on whichever platform that may be. Welcome to Chef Dan's Cutting Truth, the show that brings you the recipe for New York Giants success. I am your host, Chef Dan, and today this video isn't about any game that's coming up for the season. This video is about the conversation that the New York Giants fans are currently having and the front office is currently having about potentially trading for a wide receiver on the market. Understanding that coming off of the victory against the Eagles, everyone is very excited seeing the potential that this New York Giants team can have. But there are a multitude of reasons why this team should not trade for a wide receiver, even though there is potential for this team to compete in this year. Number one is because we started off this year all agreeing that this is a rebuilding year with Jaxson Dart. And even though Jaxson Dart is showing promise, trading for a wide receiver now kind of really doesn't align with being in a rebuilding year. Honestly, everyone is really young right now, so trading for a veteran wide receiver doesn't fit in with what the team currently needs. And also, trading for that wide receiver, you're going to have to give up draft capital. Coming off of the trade for Brian Burns and coming off of this recent draft where this team recently just traded away some future draft capital, you kind of don't know where you're going to get that from. So right now, it's all about staying put and keeping draft capital and building that for long-term success. Number two, this is one of the biggest reasons for me, cap space and future flexibility. Big name wide receivers carry expensive contracts, and the Giants are already paying a premium at certain positions already in names like Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Andrew Thomas. If you take another cap hit right now, that is signaling to the world that you are not re-signing a number of players like Kayvon Thibodeau, Micah McFadden, Wan'Dale Robinson, just to name a few. It also forces you to restructure certain contracts to push dead money into the future, which hurts the books for later on. It's really smarter to just draft a wide receiver. Number three, Dart's development is not about stars. It's about the system. We're still in the phase right now of building the system for Dart. Because the Jaxson Dart that we're seeing right now isn't the Jaxson Dart that we're going to see in year 2, year 3, and year 4, hopefully. wide receiver, what you need to address is cornerback. Cornerback and safety. We just let go of an all-pro in Xavier McKinney. It makes no sense to, in the spur of the moment, want to address wide receiver. I mean, if we're going to, fluff to the world that we're trading for wide receiver, we're looking to upgrade in these other positions, then yeah, I would do that, especially in the offensive line, also needing some depth as well. We can't take certain injuries. We've seen what this offensive line looks like without Andrew Thomas. And that was the whole reason why Jaxson Dart didn't play for those first 3 weeks. If I'm Brian Dable, I'm not playing him without Andrew Thomas. So with, all of that being said, there is no reason for the New York Giants to trade for a wide receiver. You have Wan'Dale Robinson, that he is going to, especially with the way we've seen that, Dable and Kafka likes to dial things up. And maybe Kafka gets hired by someone else, and so we have to hire a new, offensive coordinator. But we've seen the way they dial things up with Malik Neighbors when he's there, and that's really centric to Malik Neighbors. Right now, I like the chemistry that Jaxson Dart is building with our tight ends and other wide receivers. That gives room for a lot of unpredictability for this offense and the way it should look with the return of Malik Neighbors. Honestly, a lot of people feel that this wide receiver room is not as good. I think it has some validity to it, and every week they show certain reasons. And even with Slayton and the fumbles that he had against the Saints, we're still waiting for him to come back because he is a legitimate wide receiver threat. We know that that's a blip because we've seen him his whole career here, and that game is not indicative of who Slayton is. I mean, that's just my recipe, but I know everyone has their own take on it. Give me, your take on it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, and, if you oppose me or if you agree, but those are my reasons why. Salute to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go, Big Blue.